What's up, guys? It's your girl Shay, and we're back with another video. And today we're doing a baking unboxing video. So, okay, so I ordered this kit from Amazon. It's like 200, I think, 67 pieces in here. So if you like it, after I show you what's in here, then I will leave this description. I will leave the link to it down in the description box down below. So if you like it, then go and click that link and purchase it for yourself or for someone that you know that loves to decorate or wants to get into cake decorating. This is the box. Isn't it pretty? That box is so freaking pretty. Isn't it pretty? This is the box. The complete decorating supplies. Cake decorating supplies. Alright, let's open it up and let's see. Okay, so, ooh, we got some measuring spoons, which always come in handy. Measuring spoons always are a thing, and they always come in handy. Look at these are really cute. I like the colors too. I love measuring spoons. These, oh, okay, they're in milliliters. The measuring for them are in milliliters. So I think this is a tablespoon here. Let's see if we can get up here and see. It's like 15 milliliters or something like that. So this is your tablespoon basically. I believe all the way down to look like a fourth of a teaspoon. It's either a half, no, just a half. I'm sorry. I feel like it's like a half of a teaspoon at this point. Nope, I don't know. Look like it might be either down to a half of a teaspoon or a quarter of a teaspoon. We'll figure that out. All right. Ooh. So we got a little scrubber here, a little silicone scrubber. So you can, when you wash your pans, you use this to wash your utensils, especially your pans, because it helps keep it from, open it. It helps keep it from, look at that, ooh yeah, look at that. Tearing up your non-stick part of your pans. Okay. We have some paper cupcake wrappers, some brown and some white. That's good, you know. Ooh, we have some silicone ones. These are good if you want to make like chocolate molds out of them. These are good. These silicone ones are good for like cupcakes that you don't want to leave the wrappers on. That you can take, you can make them in here and take them off. Like what is it? Those hamburger cupcakes and stuff like that that people make. You can make them in the silicone ones, and then take off the silicone off of it. Do what you need to do to your cupcakes, and then just wash these. Ooh. Okay, I didn't realize these were in here. But we have some pans. We have some spring form pans, which can honestly get expensive buying these. They can get really expensive, especially the good ones. This is like about a 4-inch heart shape, which is really cute. And if you don't know what a spring form pan is, you basically take this little latch here. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna take this little latch here, and it's gonna open. There we go. You're gonna take it and open it, and your bottom comes out. So if you make cheesecakes, these are good for cheesecakes, or if you want to make like layered mousse desserts and stuff like that, these are good for that because all you gotta do is just pop them out. And then when you wash it and stuff, you want to put it back together. You're gonna take it, put it back in through the top. You want to make sure you have it leveled like it's supposed to, and then you're gonna take your little clip and flip it back. And you want to make sure that you have it all the way, because if you don't, it can cause leaks. It will cause leaks to happen in your pan. So I always try to close it halfway, and then I push it down in there to make sure it's all the way in there. But then you want to push it down so it's supposed to go like flush against the back of it, so that you can't tell. So this is like a little 4-inch, and I don't have this. I'll figure it out later. So like we have a 4-inch. This looks like maybe a 6-inch round. Then I think we have a 8-inch round. I can't remember. And then I think we have a 9, and then the biggest one is a 9. Which these are good if you want to stack. These will make really good stackable cakes because these basically, these layers actually stack very well. suggest that if you're going to use these, wash them before you use them because you never know where they were. We have the double whisk. Whip it real good. Whip it real good. Whip it real good. So we got our whisk here. And ooh. This is a cake leveler. And basically what you're going to use is these wires here. See these little wires here? You're going to basically take these wires and you're going to separate them however to the ever height that you need your cakes when you level them. So if you need a 1 inch, you're going to level it to like that, and 2 and stuff like that. And that's what's going to help you, and then you'll go through that. And because they thought about it, for those of us who have never used one before, they gave us a little piece of paper here that showed us how to use it. And it shows us how to add a piping tip in your piping bag. And the other side of here, which is really, really good and cool, is the fact that it gives you the number of all tips and what they use for, what they do, and the examples of what they do, which is really, really cool to me. So we go from number 1 to number 48. So that's cool. All right, so we got, these are disposable piping bags. These are disposable piping bags. I'm not sure what size these are, but disposable ones are really good for like projects that you don't want to use, that you don't want to have to clean up after. If you want to use a piping bag for chocolate, you can use that, you know, and you don't have to worry about cleaning them up. You just toss them. Okay, like a little cake board, I believe. This is cool. Actually, I have no clue what this is. I don't know what this is. So I'm not going to say what it is because I don't know. Alright, so next. Ooh, we have a chocolate mold. A heart-shaped chocolate mold. See, and you can make your own little bonbons in here. Valentine's Day, you can make your own little sweethearts box for your sweetheart. Alright, let's see. We have some icing spatulas. This is one that goes at an angle. This is basically just the angled icing spatula here. This is actually the right size for me. I love the short ones. This is a straight icing. This is the same icing spatula. It's just a straight one. This one most people use like the size of your cake and stuff like that. We have a cake server, which is really cool, really nice. And I actually don't own one. I don't know why I don't. I just don't own one. Ooh, a serrated knife. I did not know that was gonna go in here. So this is a little serrated knife in here. This is what you use to cut through your cake and it won't tear up your cake or bread. Use a serrated knife to cut to any kind of, I say, bready, cakey substance. It works better. Smoother, so like fondant and stuff like that. So like fondant smoother, icing smoother. Oh, this is one of those icing writer things where you put your bag, you know, like a little baggie, and your tip through here and your icing, and it's supposed to kind of, you can use it to help squeeze down, also write, and it's supposed to give you like a good cushion on it. I don't know if I'm gonna use it, to be honest with you. Ooh, guys, I think we hit the mother lode. Oh my word, guys. I think we hit the mother lode. I think this is the one we've been waiting for. Dun dun dun. Okay, yeah. Okay, so. Okay, I'm sorry. Dun dun dun. Okay, so let's. Okay, we'll go through that in a minute. We'll go through that one in a minute. And you get a turntable, and this is actually what you need for real, for real. This will actually help you when icing your cake because you put it on here, put your cake on here, and you can actually just take it and just twist it around as you're decorating your cake, and you don't have to worry about trying to move the cake, throwing your hand in the cake, or anything like that. And And then we have some Fondant Tools, which are really good for sculpting and stuff like that with your fondant. This is a yolk separator. So, for those of everybody who don't have the patience to do shell to shell to separate your yolks from your whites, or if you're too squeamish to put it in your hands to separate it, and you don't want to get dirty, you actually just crack your egg right in here, and it catches your yolk and separate your whites for you. Oh, these are cute. A little brush. You can use that if you have pastries. You can brush your egg whites on your egg yolks and stuff around your pastry. We have little tongs and a little scraper. This is so cute. Okay, so let me put all of this back in here. Let's put all of this back because we want to get to the nitty-gritty, right? We want to get to, I think that's the cake. This is the cake board. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I think this is the cake board. So, we want to get to the nitty-gritty, right? To the good. The good stuff. The fun stuff that I like anyway. I'm trying to put this stuff back. I put it out. That ain't gonna happen. But like I said, this is actually really cool for all of this to come in one box. So this is supposed to be like 267 pieces in here. And I'm not sure if they're counting your I'm sure they're probably counting all of your cupcake wrappers separately. You know, silicone and paper. It's probably like 10 of the white, 10 of the brown, I believe. Okay. Like I said, before you use any of these guys, make sure that you wash them, okay? Warm water, I would say mild detergent, especially with the pans, so you don't scratch up your non-stick surface. I believe these are non-stick surfaces, so you don't want to mess that up. So now let me scoot on in here. Okay, let's scoot on in here now, and let's get to the fun stuff. Let me scoot you up. Okay, let's scoot you up. Let me see. There we go. Bring it up here now. This is the part I love. If anybody knows, if you find anybody that knows me knows, I love piping tips, right? I just like them. Oh no, this is the pen actually. This is the writing pen. I think you can put chocolate in here too. And it's supposed to be like you squeeze it down and you use it to write with or do intricate decorations and stuff with. Okay, so we have some silicone piping bags, which are really good. The only thing is, if you use them for I'm gonna say this, if you use these with a big tip, you're gonna have to always use these with a big tip, because once they stretch, they stretch. And once you use a certain piping tip with them forever, or if you cut it, now you have to use that because that's what it's going to be stretched out for. We have 2 of these. We have some icing combs. Let's see. So, I'm sorry. Like this one is more of a smoother. So you smooth it on. This is more for people who you can smooth your stuff around. This one is for design. So this is your icing comb for designs. So how you get those ridges around, that's how they do it. And I believe this is also the same thing, like a little smoother, or you can scrape your bowl with it really good. Alright. First. And these are the ones I've always wanted. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of got this box for these tips alone because these things are expensive on their own. And we're going to play with some of these later on. I'm going to make some buttercream so we can play around with these tips. I have some Russian flower piping tips now. Flower piping tips. These tips, I think this is a rose. These tips make your flowers. So if you're not a person who can do flowers, like moi, because I can't do flowers either, and I'm still learning. These are what those are for, and you can do them straight on your cupcake, straight on your cake. And we have a bunch of these. We have like what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 of these, and they're all different patterns because they're all different flowers, which is really, really cool. Okay, this is called a flower scissors. So you basically use them with what they call a flower nail, and with the flower nail, show you a flower nail. Okay, yeah. Oh, we got 2. And speaking of flower nails, you got 2. These are flower nails. These are what people use. If you ever watched Cake Boss, Buddy Flastro, or if you watch Ace the Cakes with Duff Goldman, and they make those old school buttercream flowers, this is what they use. They use a flower nail. And when you want to take your flowers off of here, you use your flower grabbers, or I call them scissors, or flower scissors. You have to kind of just play around with making your flowers and stuff like that, but you use these, see, to go in and pick up your flowers, and you use these to place them on your cake. Okay, that's how you place them on your cake. We have a little brush to clean our piping tips with. We also have 2 couplers, and these are for your regular, these small ones are for your regular piping tips, for your small regular piping tips, for your medium sized ones. That way you can actually change. You put these in your piping bag. And I'll do another video, guys, to showing all of that if you ever know. So you put these in your piping bags, and then you'll use this part here. So you'll take this like this off, and you'll put this in your bag. That part goes into the bag, and then you'll put your, that's too big. You'll put your piping tip on this side, on the outside of the bag, and then you'll use this to close it up. So that way, if you have to use more than one color, but you want to use different piping tips, you can change it without having to get another bag and start up over making a whole new bag. These are piping tips that you use for 3, that you can use for 3 different colors. You actually take these, you can make it 3 different colors, 2 colors, I think 1 color, and these are for your big ones. These here, put my finger in here, these go just like that. See, have you ever seen the Wilton piping bag? Yeah, piping tips. These are what these are. Basically, you can do 3 colors in one. You can do more than 1 color. You can do 2 colors, you know. And so what you do is you'll have this in the bag. You'll have these in the bag just like this. They'll sit in your bag just like this, in your piping bag just like that. And then you'll take your, let's say these are for the big ones. See, these are for these. You'll take that one there. Take your screw and screw it right back down. Screw it down. And when you have your icing in here, you'll squeeze your colors. You'll squeeze all your colors. Because what I would do for these, I would use disposable ones. Have little ones on the inside with 2 different colors. Have them all in one big one. And that way you can squeeze them evenly. And then all your colors will come out into whatever shape. And they'll either mix up, or they'll go like certain areas and get a certain color. You know, stuff like that. And they have a certain way that they fit together, so you want to make sure that you fit them back how they're supposed to. And I would say how you do it, fit them back like this. So you have to put them back, hold them in your fingers, and just twist them back. Then you want to just twist them back in place. There we go. You hear like a little click because they'll click together, and you have 2 of them. So that's that. Piping tips, and these are a lot of piping tips, y'all. I think all the ones that we saw on that paper, I think are all in here. And if they are, oh happy day, we are here again. Oh happy day. I will start singing like Sister Act 2. See, this mini packs, you have to, I was just getting a container that you can put them in. That you can put them in to keep them safe. And to keep from losing them. Okay. So like this. So this is a 2, a 10. Okay, so, and they're all marked with their number. So if you ever are trying to figure out, hey, what can I do with this one? I'm trying to see. Can you see that, guys? I'm trying to get all up on it and in focus at the same time. So this one says a 2. That's a 2. And here's a 10. That's a 10. I think it's some other ones too. It's some different, yeah, it's different ones. So let's see, what's the highest number? 4, 13, 7. I think we get all 48 of these. I believe we got all 48 of these, guys. And that is awesome. Honestly, I am not disappointed at all from this. This is a 4. You can actually use a 4 to write because it's like a little hole right there. You can actually use a 4 to write with. It's just a circle. So they have different ones. Normally a 1, if you see like a circle like this and it says a 1 on it, like that, this is a 1, that's the smallest one. Okay. So we're gonna put these back. So that's that stack, and then look at, ooh. Oh my goodness, yeah. I think we get all 48 of these, or however many they said on that paper. I think we get all of these. Yep, that's 48. Okay, so we got 48 piping tips alone, and they all have different things. Okay, so guys, I am not disappointed at all with this haul. Like, to be honest, everything I think they said that they said is on there is in here. It's in this box, and I am very, very well pleased. I am very happy. They have some other boxes that have a lot more stuff in it, but the other one, it was like, it was stuff that I didn't think I was gonna use, because some of them has like like cupcake banners, like to say happy birthday and stuff like that. I kind of don't like those, so I didn't get that box. We'll put all this back. Okay, so guys, that was the end of this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing video, because I did, and I loved it, and I am in love with everything, and I can't wait to use everything in this box. I cannot wait to use the stuff out of this box, for real, for real. And you guys, you will actually see me use some of this stuff out of this box coming up soon, because I have a very special cake to bake and decorate, and so you guys will see that very, very coming up in a couple of weeks, actually, probably about a week or two. Yeah, about a week or so, about a week and a half maybe. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed it like I did. So remember, peace, love, and sweets. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. Alright guys, I love you guys. Holla my sweets. Peace.